I'm third generation owner. We've been here since 1920. My grandfather was here with my grandmother. My father and my uncle, Pete, ran it, and now I'm here for 27 years. Old Riverheaders, they called the restaurant Papa Nick's. The name of the restaurant is Star Confectionery. It was always Star Confectionery, but the kids in the 40s and 50s, when they would come down from the high school games, they would call it Papa Nick's after my grandfather. So that's the nickname. I think that is one of the coolest things of the restaurant, is that it has a nickname.
Papa Nick's is a trip back in time. It is a trip to Riverhead as it once was and as it could once again be. They've been around for 98 years now, must mean something. In very large measure, they don't change. I mean, yes, Anthony's added a few things, Tony's added a few things on the menu, but if you're looking for a hamburger, they got it. You want a tuna fish sandwich, they got it.
I mean, Papa Nick's is a community hub, there's no doubt about it. I can't think of any other businesses that have been around as long where people want to hang out because they see a familiar face, the food is good, and it's a constant, and I think people need that in this day and age.
The name Meras says a lot, and Anthony does a great job at Star Confectionery in keeping up the tradition of the family for almost 100 years now. So from the homemade chocolate Easter bunnies at Easter time to the homemade ice cream and all of the treats that they have at Star Confectionery, and you'll always find Anthony behind the counter cooking. It is very difficult to run a business in downtown Riverhead. We've seen businesses open and close, but Star Confectionery is a staple, and they continue to thrive and become a destination for downtown Riverhead. And that's at the charge of Anthony at this time. And his father still stops in on a rare appearance. You'll see him coming into the store, but you know, it's Anthony's really picked up and taken charge.
You have to deliver good customer service. You have to give people what they want, and they do. And I think people like the nostalgia. Everything changes, but Papa Nick's is always there.
There is something to be said for people who go about their business, do their jobs, don't kick up a whole lot of dust, and just keep their nose to the grindstone. We often ignore those people, but they are in fact the unsung heroes who make everything work. That's Tony Meras. He is what makes Riverhead great.
I love Riverhead. I love it. Obviously, I grew up here. I went away for a while, and then I came back. I raised my children here in town. Nothing brings me joy than when my friends come in with their families. When you look at the place, I think we all take it for granted. You can have a cheeseburger anywhere, but to walk into a place like this with this rich history, you know, the homemade ice cream, there's nothing like, I think, you know, a cheeseburger and a shake. I don't know, I mean, I'm not an Iron Chef. I don't claim to be. There's other great places in town that you can get all those fancy foods. But if you want just a, you know, kind of a good, hearty home meal, I think here is a place to come.